I'm trying to remember. I think it's a Christmas movie where they talk about, and I'm waiting. No, it's Groundhog Day, where they say, and I'm waiting on a rat. Here we go. Maybe.
Riveting.
I played the old one. Hi, everybody. Tony here in LPHQ East, which I discovered last night is only about 7 minutes and 45 seconds away from where Jeremiah is now. Jeremiah, what's going on?
Well, we're here originally to do Remy's Ratatouille Hide and Squeak 2021 because Food and Wine is still going on, and we haven't done this yet. And it's usually a big hit, and everybody loves it, and Doobie's usually like dying to do it, and then he decides to take the day off of helping us to actually do this work thing. But this happens to coincide with my AP preview of Remy's Ratatouille Adventure.
Hooray!
So we can take a walk around the plaza. I can show off some of the fun stuff that I've learned. I have been lucky enough. This is actually my third visit to this area. I was here for the media event on Friday. Saturday, I was here for the D23 event, which I was lucky enough to score a ticket for. And then today was my annual pass preview. Funny, the annual pass preview I booked long before the other two were even announced. So
yes.
You have not been in here yet, right?
I have not, no.
Tony? Person?
Nope.
Thing?
I have not been in there yet. Mine is actually on tomorrow. So.
Oh, fun.
Yep.
Well, right now is the time where we remind everybody, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, want me to do silly rat tricks, this is the time to put them in our comments, please. If you don't like us, put it in the comments. If you don't like my smell, sorry, I'll turn off my smell-o-vision.
I'm already receiving comments about the picture and the connection. Are we on Wi-Fi or is this cell phone?
This is cell phone, but as I was saying earlier, I think it's because we're in the back.
Yeah.
So we'll start to move around. I will show as much as I can.
Mr. Bob Newell, got questions. What are your questions, Mr. Bob Newell?
So over here we have Skinner and Colette's modes of transportation. One of my favorite things that nobody has said anything to me about as far as WEDI goes, but I discovered this, is the odometer is 51 going on to 52. So Tony, what happened in 1952?
Herb Ryman was locked in a closet with Walt Disney and they started sketching?
I think it may have been a little bit earlier.
I think it was a little bit later, to be honest.
To do with that. It's when WED was officially founded by Walt Disney.
Ah. I thought they might have put it at 50 because of the world's most magical celebration, and then some kids just started playing with it.
Well, you can't just move it backwards. It doesn't work like that. So one of my favorite little touches are the manhole covers with Remy and the spatula from the beginning of the movie when he escapes the farmhouse and heads into Paris unknowingly. La Cave d'Eagle, Ego's shop, is probably the best. So I'll use my favorite.
Is that an actual store?
No. This champagne bottle is 2007. This champagne bottle is 2014. And this champagne bottle is 2021. And Tony knows this answer. Why are those dates important?
What were they again?
07, 14, and 21.
07's when Ratatouille came out. I'm guessing 14 is the Paris one. the Paris
Yes.
attraction, and now 2021's this attraction.
Yes, very good. So this lane here is for the photo pass that they're doing in front of the fountain, which we will circle back because the
Okay.
fountain, as I said in my article, is really, I think, going to be the new photo spot of Epcot.
And that article is up on laughingplace.com. This came out over the weekend, I know, so go check that out.
Yeah,
I could hear the music. It looks like it
some of
sounds
the
like the
fun,
soundtrack to the movie is playing.
yeah, which we also have to get away from soon. So the champagne bottles, they created special nozzles for those. So instead of just shooting out water, it looks like champagne is actually shooting out of them.
Nice.
And then if you look at the base of this fountain right there, there are little rimmies around it. So if we could treat it like a zoetrope and spin it very fast, it would look like Remy is jumping and running.
It's my understanding that we don't like Pixar zoetropes running around. That's why they got rid of the one in Disney Animation at California Adventure, which will soon be on display at the Academy Museum in Hollywood, California. There were two made. That one's going to Academy Museum. I know that. Mr. Bob Newell has a question. Is the odometer 5.2 or 52?
Technically, it would be 5 miles and then 0.2 a mile or kilometer. Sorry. But really, Mr. Bob Newell, let's not get too thinking about it. I mean, really, over in the corner, there are rat footprints. And if there were rat footprints leading to the creperie in real life, they would shut down the creperie. Over here, we have the inspector's office. The health inspector, his office is right down the road from Gusteau's. And then, of course, the merch shop with the bump and go vehicle is really fun. The hat is really fun. These are all things that you can go on.
Have they sold out of the?
See the video for.
Have they sold out of the remote control ones yet? Oh, you got one?
No, they have not. Had to. And again, that's something that you'll have to go on our Twitter or Instagram and look up. It is think of the shoulder buddies that everybody's had for the past few years, but this is a Remy, and he can run it all over your shirt. I will tell you this, if your shirt is moist from sweat, he doesn't work too well. You're fine. Thank you.
It's like a bunch of still images over here. Yeah.
Then we'll get out of here.
And how are they checking passes? Like, do they have the scanners out front? Like, I should say, where are they doing it? That's a better way of saying it.
So guests are checked before they enter the archway for their email.
Okay.
And then when they get up here, their ticket, magic band, whatever is checked. As the signal starts to improve.
Yeah, a little bit. Well,
Oh, I hear Doobie is watching, so let's get.
Oh, there we go. Hooray!
Few seconds
and of course, that's when it got really clear.
Just
wait, hold on. Do we see any of the new Skyliner wraps on it?
No, but there is a Ratatouille one going right there.
Doobie says, "Thank you for his Skyliner view."
I'm waiting to see if this yellow one coming is a 50th. Nope. Are
they only on the yellow ones?
Yes. Well, they're only on the yellow ones that I've seen so far. I know the other day when I was looking for one, I had to wait for the one to cycle all the way around.
Now you've said you have your Ratatouille toys,
Yes.
but Mr. Bob Newell wants to know, are you wearing any Ratatouille gear?
I am not. Today was very much I'm actually wearing a Dole pineapple shirt. So I guess that could have something to do with rats, but we won't go into that. So we are here today actually for this, the Remy's Ratatouille Hide and Squeak 2021. Now, we've done these in the past, and they're lots of fun. You walk around the World Showcase, and now some in Future World find the different ingredients for the Ratatouille, and then you turn it in completed, and you get a gift.
What ingredient is a giant chess piece?
It's a pepper shaker.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so since we've also learned that I cannot take these stickers off without a nuclear explosion, Tony is going to keep track of these.
That's a little drastic. I'm pretty sure the sticker would itself be gone altogether.
No, it's not. Okay, so we are starting in France, of course, home of the
En
little chef.
français.
So let's see, can we find Remy anywhere around here?
Well, yeah, you were just back there. Had a 15-minute wait, annual passes only.
There you go. So there is Remy with an eggplant.
With an eggplant. I'm writing this down.
Thank you. Since Mr. Bob Newell is watching, I defer to him to ask which direction we are going to go around the World Showcase from here.
Doesn't he prefer clockwise?
Well, considering we're kind of on, at the 9 o'clock spot as it is.
But it doesn't affect how you rotate around the clock.
No.
Would that even be 9? I don't know. Mr. Bob Newell says, NASCAR, please. Is that... I don't know what that means. Okay.
Wait, am I going to the left from the entrance or the left from here?
And which entrance? Because there's another one right by you.
Mr. Bob Newell, Morocco.
All these variables just to pick left or right. Left or right, Max. Left or right. That's a great tree. While we wait, go up and let's look at the harmonious spot barges.
Earlier, they were testing some of the lights on them, on the sides, not on the actual barges, like the LED screens. You don't understand what NASCAR means? How they race in a circle and it's always to the left? Mr. Pixar?
Cars is probably my least favorite movie of this of them all. Sorry. The Cars franchise, I should say. Cars 2 being the... You know what they should do is get those nozzles from that champagne fountain and pop them around the edges of those harmonious barges. That way the fountains that they say will mask them actually mask them.
Okay, we're walking this way. We're done talking about DreamWorks films.
What I know about NASCAR is it started from moonshiners racing each other as a way to get away from authorities.
You've seen far too many Dukes of Hazzard. Over here to the right is something that we have no clue what's coming.
What do you say, boss? Anyway, sorry.
They have construction greenery up, and the food booth that's usually in there is nothing. I know as I can look through, they are repaving the area. So we don't know what's coming to this area. Stand by.
Well, if they're repaving it, I'm guessing it's a parking lot because this area could be considered paradise.
Doobie, please. Please, Doobie. Okay, so we're heading into Morocco. And yes, these crowds are pretty normal right now.
Yesterday I went to Epcot last night, and it was dead. It was quite enjoyable.
Yesterday and Disney's Animal Kingdom Flight of Passage was walk up. So we'll see how it's looking around this area.
I came last night and I was very surprised at how, we'll say, empty the parking lot was, because it was empty and
There
the
wasn't
park was
any
still
big
open.
rainstorm yesterday either.
Nope. I think that'll change this weekend, but
I don't think it will.
with annual passes going back on sale this week, you don't think there'll be an influx?
No, I don't think. We're not California, where the annual pass demand, they didn't drop over 1 million annual pass holders or however many actually are here. It was just kind of you could either keep it or you can drop it. I mean, I was looking this morning, and as far as traffic goes for annual pass talk, I didn't see much.
I know there were a number of people out there who weren't able to get them because they no longer work for the company, so they were going to buy an annual pass, and they couldn't.
They couldn't because it was down, or
because you couldn't buy an annual pass, period.
Oh, you mean just those? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think that's probably the biggest thing are the former cast members. I haven't heard a massive outcry like Disneyland where it's like, oh my goodness, the annual passes are back. It's kind of like the annual passes are back. Most people had them, with the exception of the few thousand that either decided to drop them because they didn't like the having to pay and not being able to do it with the reservation system, or they just were cast members or not around during that first wave. But again, I've only seen very limited chatter on the social media today. I woke up and forgot that the annual passes were going on sale. So this would be the time where I'd be telling Doobie, hey, you may want to just do a quick search for anything about where Remy may be hiding. Because
I was looking at the roofs there. I feel like he might be in that little room.
No, they always put him outside. Usually he's out along the walkway. But that's the biggest problem with this is some of them are very easy to find and some of them are not so easy to find.
Let's have a gander.
But I did enjoy another small adventure looking for Remy, and he was kind of walking aimlessly also.
Oh, hey, thanks, helpful internet. He is somewhere in Morocco.
Ooh, that was very useful. Let's see. Is he hiding in the Kid Cot area? No. See, I don't think he'd be in here because this is actually, a place of, I don't want to say worship, but more of a sacred place.
Oh, that's the Instagram shrine, right?
Yes.
Instagram.
Is he hiding in this pot? No.
Showing me everywhere but Morocco. Well, I know where we can find him at Earth Eats. That seems to be the most covered one.
You guys happen to seen a rat anywhere around here?
No, no rat.
Would you like a hint, or would you like us to tell you?
A hint.
All right. So just a reminder that your map says Greece. It doesn't say Morocco. So you're looking for something.
Thank you.
Well, that's why I can't find it.
Seriously. Seriously. Seriously.
You know what I think? I think we need to post about how there's a new World Showcase Pavilion coming because of that map.
No, it just is.
That was a joke. It was a joke.
Yes, because Appleseed Orchard is not Canada, but it is in.
Is
Canada.
that the Circle Vision Theater again?
Yes.
Oh, Appleseed. I don't know.
I feel bad for that little kid and his family walking around aimlessly just like I was. Look, here's a food booth for Greece.
I have just been fed a cheat sheet to help you with, but I also have to have the right information too.
Look. He likes to hang with some famous 80s rap groups. Salt and Pepper.
Were they 80s? I'd say they were 90s.
Yes. Okay, so we found Greece. Now let's find Japan. And then after that, we're going to the hops and barley.
Can I see the map again? I want to see that it says Japan this time.
Japan.
Okay.
Hey, did you see Zach Ridley's post about Japan the other day?
No. I must have missed that 2 hours he was on social media again. In between his last posts.
No, this, I want to say, was yesterday, the day before.
I'm just saying he's on social media.
This lantern was actually given to Roy O. Disney. Roy E? Roy O. Roy O.
The dad or the son?
The dad.
Roy
In
O.
1971. For the opening.
I feel like I've heard that somewhere before.
Yes, Zach Ridley's post.
Not Zach Ridley's post. Doobie says Salt and Pepper's Push It, 1988.
See, I know my 80s rap.
Doobie. What a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. Thank you, Doobie.
Doobie, if you're watching, just here. Let's mess up everybody's camera. Quick, get a menu in French or Portuguese, Espanol.
Thank you, Nikki. Wait,
Okay.
I thought we were in the Japan Pavilion.
Don't make me turn off this camera.
I just saw a big banner that said Kawaii.
Do we know the approximate location?
No, but I'll find out. But Mr. Bob Newell would like a weather report.
Hot. Damn hot. No.
Pan up?
Hot. Damn hot.
No, I didn't say repeat. I said pan up.
Look, clouds.
Is that trouble?
No.
Back to
Life, back to reality, yes.
Yes, I thank you for finishing
that.
that.
I'm going to focus on this bridge until we get a approximate, because I do have to work in a few hours. So
maybe not the bridge. That one spot you happened to cut out on a little bit. but based on how my website's working here, it might be me, not you. Oh, he's kind of close to where you are.
NASCAR or not NASCAR?
Well, NASCAR doesn't go uphill, so not NASCAR.
Left or right?
When you get up here, I'd say go right. Al points out, and I agree. Looks like a great day to be in Epcot.
It is. It's very nice. It's not too hot, but of course, it's not so much the heat as it is the humidity. I've not said that in a long time.
I thought you were going to walk right by him for a second.
He has some type of gourd with him,
That's a zucchini.
which isn't a gourd. What family does zucchini fall into?
I would guess vegetable.
Hey, voice delivery is going on.
Let me
Entertain
write
me?
that down.
No.
Yeah. Zucchini, Japan. And then I was going to look up
Hops and
what
barley?
kind of vegetable is a zucchini.
It is.
It's a
really,
squash. Oh, it is a gourd because it's a variety of the summer squash in the gourd family.
So I'd like to point out that is how busy World Showcase is right now.
Yeah, there's hold on just a second.
So now we're walking up to the Hops and Barley Pavilion. The nice thing about this one is it's not too massive, so we shouldn't have any problem at all finding a rat. And there he is with some peppers.
America, home of hops and barley. And a rat right there. I don't know. What was he with?
Peppers.
Peppers. What are they performing?
There you go.
Was that the voice of Liberty?
Yes.
Okay. Call me when Boys to Men come back. Oh, if I waited 30 seconds, I would have heard it.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Have a great time.
You mean 1/3 of Boys to Men? 2/3 of Boys to Men?
Three quarters, but yes.
No, none of them are boys, so
Oh.
I guess I should look to see if our next stop is like Joffrey's or
Yeah, probably.
Italy.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. There is a Canada and a apple orchard
What? That's a twofer.
because food booths are, a little out of here.
All I
Okay.
know is I'm still waiting on that Equatorial Africa food booth. Let the Epcot nerds catch up and enjoy that one. And we're back. Okay.
Okay, is he by the water or is he inside the pavilion?
I'm not here to give you the answers.
If you're
It
giving
looks
me
like
the answers.
it looks like he's inside the pavilion.
If you were giving me answers, you would say he is above the kid cot spot or he is in the kid cot spot. Not, hey, you're going to walk around for 20 minutes looking for Remy.
Also, for those of you watching, if you've already participated in this and would like to contribute and help, please feel free.
Thought you got a cheat sheet.
I do have a cheat sheet, but I'm just saying it might be more fun to have other people, kind of like when they go to an audience at, say, Disney on Ice and be like, what do you think we should do with this lamp we found? And they go, rob it! And then a genie pops out.
Yeah, but did you have to pay 15 or 20 bucks? Wow, this could be one of the worst spots I think they've ever put Remy.
Can it, though? Because you found it. I didn't have to tell you much more than it's inside the pavilion.
Yeah, but could you imagine a little kid just walking around trying to find Remy and...
I feel like a kid might have found it easier than you did.
That is what, 20 feet up?
Well, with forced perspective, it could be 45.
I'm guessing he has tomatoes in his hand, or he's with tomatoes.
Oh, like it a marinara, huh? I see. Oh, I'm doing something I hate. I'm writing it down, right? So I have like eggplant, France, and then I have America, peppers. So I'm like switching back and forth.
Here, let's see if this forced perspective works just like it does in Tokyo.
I haven't noticed.
In Japan. It does. As we get closer,
Watch out for that guy. Ah!
Gets further away.
Is that forced perspective or optical physics?
Is optical physics even a real thing?
I'm sure it is. Optical physics. Yes, there's an optical physics company.
Yeah, but do they make like glasses?
Atomic, molecular, and optical physics. The study of generation of... Oh, it's not what I meant it as, though. Optical physics is the study of the generation of electromagnetic radiation, the properties of radiation, and the interaction of radiation with matter. So, no.
Yeah. Okay, now we are going into Germany.
Optics is the branch of physics that studies the behavior and properties of light, including its interaction with matter and the construction of instruments that use or detect it. So I could have just said optics instead of optical physics.
I don't think either one of them fit. But now back to our scavenger hunt now that we've... Okay, so here we are in Germany. The nice thing about Germany is the pavilion's pretty small, so I can probably find Remy without any tips or tricks.
Is the pavilion small or is the accessible part of the pavilion small? That's more Epcot nerd fun. This is why I like streaming with you, Jeremiah. It's many times I get that face out of you as I can. That's the best. What are we at now today? Like 5?
I think I've only gone on like twice, but
okay.
Yes, at least 5. Also, the teddy bear store is still not open.
That was the annual pass store, briefly.
Yes, and then for a little bit of a time, it was a cast member store also.
Yeah.
Yes, there is the Rhine River Adventure. That would have been rethemed to...
My guess would be Tangled.
I guess so. Oil, olive. They
Popeye.
definitely
Sweet
repainted
pea.
these signs too. Okay, what's Olive Oil's brother's name?
Evo. EVOO.
No.
Oh.
Does anybody in our streaming land care about Popeye's brother's name? Anybody have any guesses? Anybody seen?
You said Olive Oil's brother.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
Popeye doesn't have a brother.
Papa,
here-
the only child.
Here's one of those newfangled trash cans.
Neat.
Somehow I'm thinking Snow White is over here.
That was my other guess for the ride, but she already technically had one at Magic Kingdom, so I don't know if they would have given her a second one. Back in the day. Because I know with, like, Nemo, he got 3 things at once.
Aww.
Yeah, no, even in present day, because they could have kept Snow White's Scary Adventures and Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. But they didn't. Mr. Bob Newell, what gift do they give you for doing the scavenger hunt? Jeremiah, it's a bowl, isn't it?
Yes. I believe there is a redemption area up here that we can show off. And then once we're complete, which, by the way, we should check if there is anything in the outpost. Yes, refreshment outpost, there is one. Does not look like they have the bowls here for the redemption. But yes, they are very cute, small. I would say like ice cream bowls, like a scoop bowl.
Okay, so they're not big.
No.
So they're not like a Super Bowl? Maybe, could you put your chips in it? And maybe have a Tostitos bowl?
I know you have at least 2 more. Just get it out of your system.
No, those are. I'm having fun. Just because I know your eyes just lowered a little bit and head shake, and that's a happy fellow. You know what I would have loved for our viewer count if he fell.
Yes.
And that started circulating. We might rival the Raptor video.
So there is our next Remy on top of the refreshment outpost shop. He has onions. Also, I still need to try this. This just looks good. I'm not a big quinoa fan, but
Well, ever since he did that song Stronger, I feel like his albums have gone downhill. Then he married Beyonce. No, that wasn't her. That was Jay-Z. That wasn't quinoa. Kardashian. That's who he married. They're like Pringles, Jeremiah. Once they start, I can't stop.
need to give them up, I think is the problem. Oh, wait, we should find out if we're looking in India or China or some other random spot. China. And then Mexico. And then we head into World Showcase for a little bit.
There's none in Norway?
No.
I
know, it's strange that some... I've understood why, because the traffic in the areas can be a bit much.
Doobie, I'm not sure Jeremiah appreciates your humor as much as I do. I don't think so either.
So here he is with the giant chess piece.
Yay! I'm surprised that's where that was, to be honest. Giant chess piece, China.
See, it feels really nice right here with the water and the trees for some reason. Not so much humid. You would think that Epcot was about an hour from closing the crowd levels right
Oh
now.
yeah. No, it closes at 9.
And I still have not seen Epcot Forever since it reopened.
Oh really?
Yeah, I have 21 days, 22 days according to MDX? No, less than that because it closes on the 27th.
Yes. Let's double check to confirm that. Epcot Forever. Closing date. September 28th.
You could probably go to a website and they would have that.
Oh, my Google searches completely are isolated to site : laughing place.
So here's the end of the line for Frozen Ever After. If I had to guess,
Was that
Frozen Ever After line?
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I didn't think that was the end because it looked like there was nobody else where that guy was. But he was talking to them and then caught up. Anyway. So this is where everybody at Epcot is right now.
Yes. And also, if you happen to be a Florida Blue member, is that the right thing I'm saying? Florida Blue Lounge has now taken over restaurant Akresh. But you do need a pass to go in, and you have to be a Florida Blue member to get the entry pass. And from what I understand, I read on the press release and stuff, they have like little yogurts and complimentary things in there, so it's really nice.
Oh, healthy stuff.
But the restaurant will come back at some point, they reassured in the press release.
Are we sure about that?
We are now heading into Mexico.
Are the Caballeros back? I'm sure they are.
Yes, they've been back for a few months. Queen Anna just went inside, sadly. Oh, and there's Queen and it's Queen Anna, and what is Elsa now? Just Goddess Elsa?
She's weird spirit Elsa.
I don't think that tracks very well with the merchandise titles.
No. Norse spirit Elsa. What is Elsa now?
I'm just picturing you sitting in your chair and just reaching for anything. Just like, can I find any comment?
Do we like the sure? So tragically, I forgot that there was a tropical storm named Elsa. So I think it's just Elsa of Arendelle now.
So there we have Remy with, I believe that's yellow squash.
I would have said that was cheese, or as they call it there, queso. Mexico,
So, Guy
yellow
just was
squash.
describing the Grand Fiesta Tour. It's like Small World, but the music isn't as annoying. And that was what a cast member just said to a guest.
CPs are back, everybody.
Okay, so we are done with Mexico. Now we are heading to Earth Eats. Hawaii, and Australia, which are all on the other side of the entry port.
They're all over by like the land of. I thought that kid was a guy walking backwards to be on camera. But no, they're all by the land and imagination, right?
Yeah, they're, I
Okay.
believe, along the Rose Walk.
Presented this year by ABC's The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. And Bachelor in Paradise, but we've learned earlier that that's been paved over.
Speaking of ABC TV shows, who are all the stars on Dancing with the Stars, considering Mike the Miz Mizanski was listed on them, and
That's unfortunate.
he's from such big name shows as Road Rules,
The Real World
Challenges.
It was The Real World,
World.
season 10, Back to New York.
And
Not
of course,
that I'm a fan of The Real World or anything. No, I am. I absolutely am. The old ones.
Yes, when they were still somewhat real.
When they were like sociological experiments, yes.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed The Real World. Even some of the Road Rules challenges were fun, but then it just turned into, ABC Superstar Games. And of course, he is The Miz, the most must-see star on WWE, even though he's now taking a break to be on Dancing with the Stars. I'm sorry, Dancing with the Stars. Here we are at Hawaii. Aloha. Oh, there he is with some type of wine. Is there wine in Ratatouille?
Yes. Hawaii.
Yeah.
That's pancake syrup. Pancake syrup. Hawaii. Social media influencer Olivia Jade. Bachelor Matt James. The Talk co-host Amanda Kloops. WWE superstar Mike the Miz Mizanin or Mizanin.
Mizanski. Mizanin. Mizanski is what I call him.
U.S. star gymnast Sunisa Lee, YouTuber Jojo Siwa, Beverly Hills 90210 alum Brian Austin Green, I Know Who Killed Me actress Kenya Moore, Cobra Kai actor Martin Cove, Dirty Dancing actress Melora Hardin. She is Jan from The Office. Let's be real about who that is.
Wait, she was in
Brooklyn
Dirty
Nets,
Dancing?
I guess. Brooklyn Nets basketball star Amon Shumpert. Spice Girls Melanie C., a.k.a. Sporty Spice. Country singer Jimmy Allen. Tea personality Chu. And Peloton instructor... because that's the Dancing with the Star. Peloton instructor Cody Rigsby.
I gave you a job at Kia.
So wait, if I become so popular on YouTube or social media, I too could be Dancing with the Stars?
Yep, it would say right here, right under Peloton instructor, Laughing Place theme park walker Jeremiah Good.
Okay, so we found Hawaii. Now we need to go to Australia, which I'm guessing is all the way down here.
I know that's where Earth Eats usually is. Follow the dotted line.
I don't see a dotted line.
On the map. That'd be something if they, paved them. Thank you. Thank you. Now's the
It's
chance,
too
Mr.
small.
Bob Newell. Mr. Bob Newell says, why hasn't Jeremiah demonstrated his moonwalk dance yet?
You need to go back. We did that. So back to the Dance with the Stars. It's nice. I mean, I am impressed more than the past because some of those stars are actually were stars at some point. But yeah. Okay, somebody tell me where Australia is. Tammy, where are you?
Is this, what is this one? This is Earth Eats? My Sunny
Monorail.
Saga points out that this reminds me of Joey getting into the map on Friends.
Yes, that is exactly what it was. Thank you, somebody.
I'm more of a Seinfeld guy.
Does Earth Eats have one? Earth Eats does have one.
Yes. Oh, and I closed the window. I'm dumb.
Australia is actually down along the walkway. Thank you very much.
Did
See,
somebody tell you where it's at?
This is what I love. I love humans that are kind and go, this guy looks like he's sweating to death, so I'm going to help him find a rat. There he is. Carrots.
Hi, Alex. Carrots in not Canada, Australia. No, Earth Eats. Earth Eats carrots.
That makes sense. It's good that something, from the earth is actually in Earth Eats. Not like the peppers or the yellow squash or the zucchini, the pancake syrup.
Well, when we get to Australia, Remy's very easy to find.
Okay. Why is he very easy to find, Tommy?
Because he's right above the sign that says Australia.
Oh, yeah.
So
Seriously, I gave you a setup thinking it was something.
So once we find Australia, it'll be very easy to find.
For anyone that stayed with us this entire broadcast, thank you. For anybody that stayed with us for 2 seconds, I don't blame you.
That I don't like the right side of that.
Okay, this one looks like it's an onion. What was the other one that I thought was an onion?
This one could be garlic also.
Oh no, the other one was garlic. This one is the onion.
Okay, so where do I have onion? Outpost is garlic. And then Australia would be onion.
Wait.
Australia, onion.
Oh, refreshment pork. I was like, something's wrong here.
Oh, yes, sorry. Refreshment port.
Here at the refreshment port is tea and herbs.
I only know about peaches and herbs. They had that song,
I thought you were talking about the oatmeal flavor.
No, that's
okay.
strawberries and cream.
So now we are looking in Canada, which there's a Canada booth and a Canada Pavilion. So who knows? Oh, this is a party foul.
Oh, is that the cheese soup?
That is the cheese soup, the longest running offering at Epcot.
At the festival or in general?
In general. That has been on the menu for Canada since opening.
Almost 40 years ago. Kid got to the left.
Victoria Gardens. Oh, so the one that you were saying, for Jan, also
Melora Arden, yeah.
who was in Dirty Dancing.
Uh-huh.
Oh, good. Now it's going to start to rain. So what else is she in right now?
In right now? I don't know. But I know what else she was supposed to be in before a casting shift. She was supposed to be Jennifer in Back to the Future. When it was still Eric Stoltz.
I'm trying to remember which one Jan is. No.
Jan in The Office is Michael's boss/girlfriend.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking of the other one that he dated for a little while. The one that was really strange. I know that doesn't narrow it down. But she is in Only Murders in the Building. Playing a character named Jan.
Oh, okay. That's kind of funny.
Let's say Apple Orchard is Remy with the pan.
Apple Orchard saucepan. If we go in there, will we lose signal?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you done?
Yeah, that was one. I think it was the opening weekend.
She also was the singer in The Rocketeer, according to My Sunny Saga.
Wow, I really need to look at her history.
I only found out the Back to the Future thing because of the Netflix show, The Movies That Made Us.
Volume 2.
Yep, but she got replaced by Claudia Wells because she was taller than Michael J. Fox. So when they brought him in... Oh, we're cutting a little bit here. Tell me where the
next Remy is so we can get to it, because the rain is coming down.
It looks like he's on a roof by the gift shop. Or the old gift shop. I don't know if it still is. The one straight ahead.
Well, these were all gift shops when they opened.
That's true, too. We'll call this area from now on Main Street, Canada. Oh, it's like a sudden downpour, too.
Yeah, it was a good hit. Also, someplace where they're cooking, I'm guessing Le Cellier. Very smoky. Oh, I see him. Oh, hey, it's open. Looks like Remy is there with some bread.
Canada, bread. So
they're
good.
So now that we have finished the search, and let's... Oh, look, I turned in my completed map, and I...
While we figure that out, Craig says, "Hey team, I just got here. Are we doing the Wing and Brew Pavilion by chance?"
So we chose the Remy Bowl.
And what teams are playing in that one?
So that wraps it up for today, especially with this rain, like really gonna hit pretty hard.
That looks heavy too.
Yeah, it's not comfortable. I'm gonna go inside for hopefully this will pass. Hope you all enjoyed this.
Send me pictures of the plush huskies when you're inside the gift shop there. On your left, because that's the closest gift shop to you. Anyway.
Do we have anything going on today?
Later on today, we'll also have Marvel Time Live with Mac and whoever decides to join him for today's discussion of all things Marvel. Coming up later this week, we're going to have coverage of all kinds of different Halloween events on laughingplace.com, so feel free to check that out. And then we'll also have Disney Trivia Live Saturday at 7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern, with topics to be determined. So remember to like, subscribe, ring that bell, get notified whenever we go live, as we do. Why are we focused on the trash can? God.
Because the totem poles are right there.
Okay. Nikki, thank you for watching. Glad you enjoy. Again, like, subscribe, ring that bell, get notified whenever we go live from a very wet Canada Pavilion at Epcot Center. Well, not Center anymore, but Epcot, all capital letters. So long, everybody.
Bye, guys.